Hey, for those of you who ever watch the beginning of these videos, I can't imagine there's a lot of you that do that, but here we go. It is Monday at about 8:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I'm coming to you live from Lansing, mother effing Michigan. Hey, Buzz Game. You know what? I just realized it's probably not super late at night for you, buddy. Figured out a long-standing problem that had been plaguing me with this level. I don't probably need to have. I'm gonna minimize that. Go away that. For the longest time, there was a light that was blowing out everything right here, and I couldn't find where in the hell it was. Well, to be honest with you, I still don't know where in the hell it is, but it's somewhere over here, up in the sky, I think, or maybe down in the ground. The thing is that when I moved, I took the entire level, and I moved it from right here, where it used to be, and I just dragged the whole dang thing over to here. My credit card payment was declined for my internet. I hope it doesn't go out today. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with that. I suspect it was because I just made a large payment in my card. Probably company thinks that it was like some kind of fraud or something like that. So anyway, I moved the whole dang thing over. And now the lighting is perfect. Got no overlap. Got good looking lights. Everything came together like a pickup truck. I wonder. Yep, looking good. That's a little weird, but oh well. So now all I have to do is I gotta fix one minor stupid thing, which is, yeah, it's funny. I know it's a glitch because I dragged this level over from Twabor, which is drain pipe in Twabor, and I'm pretty sure when moving it from one game to the other, it dragged a light over that is hidden somewhere or just bugged out. And I realized it the other day. I came in last night, and it was this like super bright spot right here. And if you look at last night's stream, you'd see what I was talking about. And I was like, man, where in the hell is that? And I couldn't find it. It was nowhere in the world outliner. I closed every single light, opened every single light up, and it just was not there. And so finally I thought, you know what, screw it. And I just dragged the whole level over. And it worked. So the one thing I found out is that the cinematic didn't move. So the level cinematic, stage 1 start, is still back in the wrong place. And I gotta find that camera because it is not where it's supposed to be. Where are you at? Because the camera, for whatever reason, stayed here-ish. I gotta find it. And I'm gonna see if I can just easily move it over, and if not, then I've got to just repath it. See if I can spell camera right. kind of odd because I can't find it. Yeah, it's not the right one. I'm going to leave that one alone because that might be one of Paul's. There it is. I wonder if I can move the whole dang thing. Dang. Cannot. I wonder. If I have to... Dang. I mean, I can always redo it. I just would rather not. Damn it. Huh. Well, isn't that exciting? I may have to just delete. I don't want to delete the whole camera actor because Paul's got that in as the name of the cinematic, the level start cinematic. So what are you up to, Buzz Game? Did you have a good weekend? Are you even still there? I may be the only one. Hey, Visions. How the heck are you today, buddy? Alright, I'm going to Google this real quick. Move entire camera spline reel. So I fixed a problem, and as soon as I get this cinematic done, I've got Kaet Must Die's demo completed. There was a lighting issue to where there's a light that was blowing out the level and causing a really bad overlap. And so what I did was I went to a top-down perspective, and all I did was I copied the entire level, which you can do just by grabbing, and then I just dragged it to a different physical location. Now that was great because it fixed the lighting error, because whatever's wrong with the lighting is stuck right where the level used to be. But the thing it didn't move when I grabbed everything was the gosh dang camera actor. Is the camera in the persistent or in the background? It's in persistent. I wonder. Alright, that did absolutely nothing for me. So yeah, the camera is stuck right here in the camera spline, and I thought I could maybe move the whole thing, but it is not letting me. And so I was Googling if there was a way to move the entire camera, but it is not looking real good. I want to move that whole spline. But it's like anytime I try to like click on the multiple locations, it doesn't allow it. It just takes me to the location. All right. So what we're gonna have to do is, and this pains me to do it, we are gonna have to delete every place along the dang spline. And start over. So it shouldn't be that hard. Get rid of those. Oh, actually I need that. Can I press right click on the spline? Well, let's find out. We'll get the spline back in there. Nada. like, where'd that lid go? Yeah, absolutely nothing happens. Locked. Or rather unlocked. Yeah. And the location changes based off of where the camera movement is, and I understand why they do that. It's just I want to take that whole spline, you know, and just move it straight over. And it just does not. I can't seem to find a way to do it. And like control clicking, which you'd think would move multiples of them. Does not. So we're going to delete and start over. Which is fine, because it's still the same camera name, so I should be able to just keyframe these in real quick. And I already have the timing of it, and I know the general location, so this... I probably spent more time trying to troubleshoot it than I would have if I had just done it over. Alright, so Mr. Camera. Ponder replay. Let's go in here. If I can make that bigger. Do I have to make this smaller to make that bigger? I do. That's only a little annoying. Whoops. Ugh. There we go. No, that is not at all what I want to do. There's a way to switch this out to make it bigger or smaller. I don't remember what it was. And I don't want to spend that much time on it. So the sequencer should auto keyframe. Let's get it to where we want it. All right, auto key. Oh, so in theory, there's not what I want. Did not do what I want. I need to tell it to key here. All right, you know what? And my goddamn keyframe. No, 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 that is not at all what I want to do. What in the hell? All right. Let's try again. Ha. All right. And yeah. You know what? I think I want it to go all the way. Dang it. Oh, come on, no. Holy balls, that is not what I wanted to do. Rotate camera. What in the hell is this thing doing? Oh, what a day. I love fighting with tools. All right. Let's try again, shall we? Why are you facing that way? Man, that is a freaking champ right there. That is a freaking champ right there. Alright, so we're gonna start over here. Oh, I see why. Because it's hidden. What the hell is it doing? Alright. In theory, it has all those set now. I was going to get that out of the way, but whatever. So we're going to move it. Yeah. And rotate it to here. That's only partially worrisome. Why in the hell is it rotating it that way? What in the shit is it doing? Another one of those days. I'm going to move the camera spline settings over to a different window. Why in the shit is it doing it? I want to see what the hell this is. Stage 1, start. So what I'm going to do here instead, because that is being a dill hole, is add a level sequence. Stage 1, start new. I want to see where this is referenced. Pre-game UI widget. hell's my search bar at? There it is. All right. So that's in Mocha. I'm struggle busting today. So right now, I actually get a fresh start. No. Don't save any of that. We're gonna do an update to see if Paul had anything over the weekend. Nope. And we're going to start over. Forgot to plug my phone in last night. Oh, you know what I also forgot to do? I don't know if it is. Hey, Macrobytes. It is a fleece throw, I think is what it's called. My little girl was in the office the other day and she was cold, and so she brought it in. And I was a little chilly because the heat is still cranking up a little bit. Hey, Sayo. Hi, how you doing over there on Mixer? I'm struggle busing with the camera spline today. Yes, unbuilt objects, whatever. Okay, camera actor. This sons of a bitch here. As far as I can see, there's no easy way. Thanks for following. To move it short of just moving it there. So then we're going to go here and move it here. And then go here. And just kind of move them one at a time. Where is it? It's supposed to go here. Oh, that's only a little worrisome. Look at what it's doing to that spline. Let's see what happens. I bet this camera is going to be wonky like a mother. Time to press play and see how messed up it is. That was tremendous. God damn. Oh, Monday morning. Which should take me all of 5 minutes to do, of course, is going to be a struggle bus today. So what we're going to do is, I wonder if I can delete everything beyond that. Have it start over from there. And you know what I need to get rid of is those annotations. Just so that way I don't get my cameras mucked up. So let's see what happens if I do that. It's doing that again, and I don't want it to do that. Do not turn it around. That's not worrisome at all. Oh. And I know why. Why is it doing that? Stop it with that bullshit. Why in the fuck is it rotating it? Where's my tissue at? It is time for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Man, that's annoying. So we're going to start over again. And we will manually keyframe it. It is not what I wanted to do at all. Struggle bus of a morning. Scott needs more coffee in his cup. I need the heat to kick on. I need some coffee in my cup. I need to eat some peanut butter cups. Gonna sing me a song if you wanna sing along. Scott needs more coffee in his cup. Coffee in the cup, oh, coffee in the cup. Scott needs more coffee in the cup. What in the fuck is going on here? I feel like I'm taking goddamn crazy pills. All right, we got there. Keyframing was not our friend today. Keyframing's not our friend.
Hello.
Hello, Paul. Welcome to the stream of Deem. Oh,
You made yourself sad.
I did. There was no Zach. Oh, I'm excited to hear from all the people today.
Right. This is exciting. I'm gonna be here for like 45 minutes now. I gotta run and do some stuff, and then I'll be back.
Yeah, did you see my message on Skype?
No.
Oh, I've got, I'm having lunch with a buddy at 11,
Alright.
but other than that, I'm going to be back in. If we could punt the, well, obviously you're here right now, so you're not working on VR, but if we could get, like, the final Anna confrontation done,
Okay.
and whatever,
That was
whatever we need to
planning
phone it in.
on- I was planning on that and the trying to get the spider.
And the spider. Yeah, that's literally what I had sent in Skype.
Because I was like, you know, if you keep on VR, it's just like, it's very annoying because all it is me like pressing play and like trying something. I'm like, how does this? It's like it doesn't quite work. All right, close it down, and like, and a lot of it's just because there isn't a lot of documentation on some of the stuff that I want.
Oh my god. You know the light in stage 1?
Yep.
I didn't figure out where it was.
Was that bad?
No, I can't find it. I hit every light.
Yep.
I deleted every light. I opened every light. It's something I bet that was carried over from Twaybor that got like borked because it was right in the middle, but it didn't exist. And the thing that pissed me off was I didn't realize it, but it was a stationary light. And so it was causing overlaps with every light I had there. And so finally I was like, and I came in last night at like 6:30. I was like, what would happen if I just top-down perspective and dragged all of the assets out of that location? And it worked! So wherever it is,
it's just something.
it's still now out in space somewhere. But it's not in the level anymore. And so,
Should I shut this down?
yeah, you can kill that. You probably want to get out of Task Manager too, or
I'm going to go to my change users.
it'll still be in there. You may want to exit it out over by the clock. Now I can do a light bake of only the background level. And so it took 8.5 minutes to do a production bake instead of the 45.
Nice.
The only problem is when I dragged all the assets, it didn't include the goddamn camera. So now I'm redoing the intro cinematic camera because you can't drag the camera spline all as one.
Yeah, no, I was noticing there was some weird stuff with that.
So I'm just redoing it, but the camera has been fighting me this morning. I'm going to go refresh my coffee. You want me to grab you one?
Sure.
All right.
I was thinking, I was like, I was debating if I'm like, am I going to work from home for a little bit and then come in, or just come in and then go and then come back in? I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just come in, go, then I think I may come back, if you're going to be gone around lunchtime, I may just come back in after lunch, like after lunch.
12:30 because
Yep.
I've got my 1 o'clock with
Yep.
the big company.
What is going on here, computer? What are you doing? You're just sitting here on a black screen. Yeah. Let's see. That.
even though I turned the dang heat up. I don't know if that $60,000
Feels okay to me.
unit that they put in just is a big piece of garbage. But no, when I discovered, because like it was just right there and it was blowing out those assets, but it didn't exist.
Yep.
So I was just like, screw it. If it doesn't look like it's connected to anything, maybe it's not. And it wasn't. Whoops.
Oh, how did the frames cap come in?
I think it got fixed. I'll have to double check it.
The delete one of the things that I think they just checked.
I had Steve Cope play it this weekend, and he's like, I can't ever remember where the stupid zombies are, and they just kept killing me, and I found one skull. And I was like, he says they blend in too well. I was like, well, that's kind of the point. If you could see where they were all sitting, it wouldn't really be a challenge.
I'm going to try lowering Kate's walk speeds slightly more.
Give it a go, because it does force her to deal with specs more.
Yep.
But yeah, after I get this cinematic fixed, I think we've got our demo. It's just, oh my god, I couldn't figure it out because there was this one hallway, and there was only one, that I couldn't have any stationary lights in whatsoever.
Because of that.
And it didn't make any sense because, and this even gets more wonky because I've never had a trouble like baking the level even with that wonkiness in there. But all of a sudden, all the stationary lights in this like 10-foot section couldn't be there anymore. I was like, what are you doing to me? Alright, camera spline. Let's see how you look. Oh, I forgot to rotate you. So I was trying to let it do its auto keyframing, and although auto keyframing, I can see how it would be really useful, but like I'm moving the camera around just to see like what the best view is, and every time I stop it, it puts a new keyframe in, and it just saves it. And so when I was done, the camera path was going like this everywhere. So I was like, okay, no need to auto keyframe this anymore. I'll handle it from here. Thanks, engine. Apparently there's just like camera animators that are just perfect the first time. Alright, where did I move you to?
Zach has been working on animations.
Zach?
Yep.
I didn't know he liked animating.
He hadn't really done a whole lot of it, so he was sort of trying to learn it, and he was helping him get it into engine and get it so that like the blend, like so the upper body and lower body work separately. I went to bed, and I wonder how it ended up. Like I sent some screenshots, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we'll try this out."
Like these. Let's bring you here.
Yeah, get my new mouse today. Forgot about that. Yeah, I thought that was when literally the next day I'm like, oh, it's half off at BestBuy.com. I will buy this. After I talked about it the previous day.
Whoa, that is not what I want.
So do we finally decide that how are we going to trap Anna? Are we going to trap the sanity Annas, or is it going to be a different? Oh, we need that.
Might as well just make it the Sanity Annas. We've already got them in there. Oh my god. And that Sanity actor, was entirely my fault. That had nothing to do with it. It was, I had dragged a point light in, or a fire from another location,
Yep.
and it was an unusual attenuation though, because it was at like 4,000 and none of the rest. So I don't know why it just randomly. Oh, I know why. I was changing the 400. I bet I put too many zeros,
Yeah,
which
that's
covered
probably why.
the entire map.
Yeah, as soon as he said, like, oh, in one part of the map you didn't hit it, I'm like, well, it's just a sanity activate somewhere in that level.
It was so frustrating though, because I had to open all of the lights and one at a time check all of them. So now I've just gone through and put the little red sphere to be the same size as it, so that way I can see on all of
Oh,
them.
yeah, but you unchecked the checkbox or whatever that checkbox was.
Well, no, it was, so if you look at the point light actors, you've got a sphere attached to it as well, and I make that radius the same as the attenuation, so I can just see where the overlap is for it.
wireless phone charger and a mouse pad. Funny.
Whoops.
Let's look over here. Stream.
The one gal's manager, I guess, or whatever, kind of got in touch with me, and he's like, what kind of promotion are you trying to do here? I was like, to be honest with you, I just wanted to see somebody else play it so I could see how effective it was. And how long have you been watching for?
Which is this?
The one that on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to see if she liked it. You know, I get what you're doing. No worries. Just calm the F down, dude.
I was actually playing Overwatch with her last night. And Zach.
Where are you at, Larry?
Looks like it's making a little different.
Yeah, I figure, so it's going to start here, right, as it was, kind of show that direction, and then I've got it pulling down here to show that there's a Larry there. A little bit hiding, and just the light. I'm going to put a couple more bones on the ground just to make that a little prettier, and then it's going to follow showing that Larry, and then all the way back to the spawn. So, like, the same path, just a little bit more interesting.
That was good.
Oh, I get why that was doing it. I was double keyframing over the same location, so I couldn't see that there was two of them.
Michigan State plays Duke in basketball on Tuesday.
At least there's always the basketball team left.
Yep.
Although the football team should be okay for the next two games.
Yep. I should win both. No, it's just terrible.
48-3. At least the kicker got a. But we beat Michigan. That's all that matters.
Yep. I mean, Michigan State did well this year, considering they're
In complete rebuild.
yep super young. So like I wasn't they did a hell of a lot better this year than I was expecting them to. So I'm happy. Like, lose to Ohio State, I have no problem with that.
Lose that
I
badly.
mean, lose that bad,
Could have.
kind of annoying, but whatever. Loss is a loss. But yeah, Michigan State is, well, this early in the season, rankings don't meet very much, but Duke is ranked 1 and Michigan State is ranked 2. So the top 2 teams in the nation right now are fighting it out. So we get to see, basically, all it is just seeing where the teams are and what needs to be improved this early in the season. Thankfully, unlike football, losses don't really matter much yet. How close do you want to have to get to the Anna to actually capture it?
See, the thing I was a little worried about is the challenge is not going to be there super high because you can just. It's going to be right in front of you. So it's not like you're going to be searching for it with the spotlight. And I couldn't. Nothing was jumping out at me to make that more.
I can make a second Anna sanity like location thing for later in the game that isn't as
More randomized or something? I don't know.
well. It doesn't just stay in one spot. If you have the same, like right now, if you have the same sanity on, she won't move unless the sanity changes. So, like. I mean, I'm just like, it may be that the Anna isn't so much or it could be that the Anna isn't so much the difficult part as
just getting to that spot?
Well, staying alive to get it, like, it may be that we could give her fewer, like, the locations couldn't be quite as obvious at that point.
It's going to be super hard. I get lost in there all the time, and I haven't put any specs or kill zombies in. So.
Yep. So it may not be that big a deal.
It's, yeah. I gotcha.
I just put I guess just like now a sphere trace with a 75 radius sphere. So it like that'll be the center of the light. So like it won't be like if you just get the outside, you'll have to get it like more towards the center of the light.
We'll test it out. It'll be easy enough. Feels good. Whoa. I'll spread that out a little bit. It's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride with my spacing on the turns. All right, so we'll just spread them out a little bit more evenly.
Hopefully this doesn't fork things. I'm like before the Anna didn't have collision on, so Anna will now need collision because otherwise the light can't.
So, all right, Scott, what's rule number 1? Save your fucking level. I'm just so frustrated at myself for not thinking just move everything.
Move everything up.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
It's probably at 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is where 0, 0, 0 is.
Because I clicked on one of the assets and it's 0, 0, 0.
Yep.
And but there is clearly no light actor there.
Yep, no, there's probably nothing there.
Yep.
Unless there's some weird blueprint that spawns a light actor. Like maybe there's a blueprint that like spawns it later. Like I don't even know. I think you would see it even then.
I would think you'd see at least the blueprint like node or whatever or billboard.
Yeah, that is one issue with that map, the Drain Pipe Master. If you go to the blueprint editor, like try to edit its blueprint, you can't. Like open level blueprint, because it's based off of the level script actor from our
Tubers.
Swayboard map, level map or whatever, for setting like that had the mini map and all that stuff on it. I tried to reparent it and it won't let me. Like it will only let me choose like U objects and not the actual like level scripts, like normal. But it hasn't caused an issue so far.
No, it has not.
If it ever does, we'll just basically take all those stuff from the one level, just make a new level.
I can't imagine it's going to cause a problem at this point. So, I finally on Friday got one of the ad bills paid that my credit card company, every single time I tried to pay it, would decline it and trigger fraud and then block all the rest of our payments. And that's been going on for 2 months now. I've been trying to pay this effing bill.
That is.
And they're like, well, we don't have any other way to do it. And I was like, well, I can't process it. It thinks it's fraud. And I went in the bank. I was like, this is not fraud. They're like, okay, we'll put a note on there every freaking time. So finally on Friday, I got it through. Well, it paid, but still is thinking it's fraud. And so I got a notice on Saturday that our auto renewal on our office internet was declined. And I was like, God damn it. So I was happy to see we had internet today.
I really want the internet to get to my neighborhood like as soon as
Light
possibly can.
speed.
And get rid of Comcast and be so happy.
Yeah, Richard was. I was talking to him the other day. I was like, man, if this all goes to crap, I'm going to need a place that's got like a decent internet that I can house, host a server at. Can I host it at your house? Because he doesn't have a static IP, but all we'd have to do is set up the computer to auto restart every day at like whatever 8 a.m. and then the match finder will find the new IP, and that's all it'll have to do.
Yep.
Well, he's like, well, it's not running as good as it used to, and I was like, oh my god, how bad is it? And he's like, well, it's like 120, and I was like,
That's fine.
120 down. Oh no, go back.
Still faster than I'm almost at 100 down. At mine.
Yeah,
It's
I'm at like
80,
4
80 or 90
at home. Whenever it rains, my internet goes to crap. Then I'm supposed to be getting 100, but nope. At least I got him to knock my bill down. Okay, camera. Why are you not being clicked on? There we go. We'll start you over.
Alright, so I gotta figure out, like, this sort of screws up the sanity actor a little bit. Because, like, as soon as you trap the one, obviously, like, the sanity stuff still works.
What if you just duplicate that blueprint and, like, I can just put that other sanity actor in just for that level?
Well, I'm just gonna have to redo some, like, I don't, obviously you won't want Anna still playing at that one location where you have a trap. Like, what I'm gonna do is, in each light, it's going to, like, then, like, after you capture her, it's gonna, like, lock the light onto her, and then she'll be, like, sort of trapped there, but there will still be Anna's, like, it just might look kind of weird because there will still be the Anna to sanity. Like, if you're about to die, you're still gonna die, even if you capture that one.
Yeah.
I think maybe what we need to do is, after you capture it, it just, like, it turns her into, like, where you just captured her, into, like, a light that doesn't turn off, that's a sanity light, and removes all the sanity all that locations from that, around that area, so you can't actually die at that point from loss of sanity.
That's true. And I mean,
I don't know if that will screw, like, will that screw up the level design, or is it gonna be fine?
It'll be fine.
Like, it just,
because realistically, what fun is it to the player to just sit there for forever? Because you could sit there for forever
doing nothing.
Yeah,
but that, I mean, that doesn't include the specs or the zombies. So you could go back there to get more sanity if you needed it, but because I was just thinking, like, once you capture her, you could still, like, there would still be an Anna coming in to kill you because your sanity is getting lower. Like, even though there's one, like, trapped right next to her or whatever, which I thought could be kind of stupid, could feel kind of stupid.
no, I can definitely see where that would feel stupid.
So we've got to figure out it. So that was just one of my thoughts. I guess we can just try that. I'll spawn an actor after she gets caught. That is a how close are the locations to each other?
Real close, and I was going to make them even closer. That way.
Then that could, because if you can, like, capture her close enough so that your sanity doesn't lower for the next one, it could cause an issue, because then you could never capture the second one. Maybe it doesn't actually capture her. Maybe it's like an illusion type thing.
What if, so let's punt on capturing sanity actors for a moment, and then just we can put a trigger in, because there's a finite number of ways. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to get in there. So I could put a trigger volume at each one of those. As soon as you cross that plane, we could just have her like hovering over the middle of that pump section, and you just have to, so it's not a sanity actor, it's just her there. And we can, some kind of particle, so you have a timer to where you've got to get all of them on her or you're dead.
Yep. And she could, if we wanted to, we could make it so she starts up like higher.
Yeah.
Like, and then sort of moves. Like she's,
too bad we don't have something where she could fly around like a witch or something.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I wonder if any of Dawn's, like, because she sort
I
of.
bought that flight animation pack.
Yeah, maybe we could take a look.
Let's see what's in there. Hang on, let me save my sequencer.
Ride her first. She can ride her staff.
Let's see something.
But yeah, like, so I'm just going to continue to make this thing here.
Gotcha.
And,
flight locomotion. I bet that would work. This one,
yeah.
and like coupled with, actually those two kind of coupled together and then
yeah,
back to neutral.
Go back to the first. Just click on the rest of it.
Oh yeah. Maybe not the superhero landing.
Like the very first one as well.
Yeah, you could blend the heck out of those.
Yep. Those are pretty cool. I like it. That very first animation.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll add it to the pack.
Cool.
Let me finish this camera actor real quick.
Just keep on doing what you're doing. That's no issue. It doesn't actually affect me by what I'm doing here so much, but alright, now turn no collision back on.
Yeah, drunken solitaire. I got my blankie on. It's cold in this place. We're in a dungeon. It's cold. It's so cold.
Do we still want escape to cancel the cinematic?
Oh, yes.
Only happens on new game.
I suppose it doesn't have to.
I mean, it's fine to add it. It's just
Might as, if it's not that big of a deal to add,
it's
just
no big deal.
toss it in.
I just didn't want it. I didn't want it to play and continue anyway, so I just like right now it doesn't have plan continue.
Get more computer. I've got 20-some computers right now. They all warm up nicely when the light bake starts. Oh, I'm going to be a big fat monster. I ate like 20 peanut butter cups.
So I went and visited a friend this weekend with some of my other friends, and I brought like this big bag of candy because I still have so much left. And like even bringing this giant bag, I'm like, it looked like I took out nothing. Good God, what candy do I actually have? All right.
And if that allows me to skip it, I can actually stretch this out a little bit so it doesn't speed so fast through there. Because otherwise, given my camera changes now, it is a little seasickening. All right. So we're going to spread all these out.
All right, I will be back.
Yeah, I should, because I'm going to peel out of here in about an hour, and then I'll be back by
Depending on how
12:30.
long this takes, I mean, just got back in, I'm not sure. I believe stream up.
Get more computers, be warmer. spread that out a little bit more even. But we'll see how it looks. Hey Daniel, pistachio and purple blanket. Yep, got my pistachios. I didn't realize this, but pistachios have copper in them. You made me hungry by saying that. I should have the best cholesterol in the world in my bloodstream. All right. That to that takes too long. So we'll move that over to here. But we're going to spread all of these out from there. We're going to give these a little bit more time because that feels super rushed. Just buy a few frames and we'll find out. Yeah, Paul's here today. He just went out, I don't know, go meet up with a buddy of his or something. I want to pause it there for just a sec. Better, just not like super. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's the initial scene. I had to redo it because moving some of the level stuff over borked some stuff. I just want to give a few more... Whoa, easy there, camera. I wanted to give a few more visual cues as to, like, what's going on and what you're supposed to be doing. This is obnoxious. There should be an easy way to select them all, but there's not. Gotta click, gotta click, gotta click. Yeah, you know what? It should be making water sounds already. I gotta make a little ticket for that. I thought it was, but it is not. Alright, so we're going to move those over. Although you can't see what I'm doing because it's on a different screen. Oof, that camera cut is hard. Oof. Pistachio shells. Yeah, I like the feeling of it moving backwards because it's disconcerting. It's not something a person is used to. No, I'm not gonna. It's gonna go backwards the whole way because it's showing, it's supposed to be showing you where you're supposed to go, bringing you back to the start. And I like it because it feels disconcerting. It was not bad. You know what, I'm just not feeling that barrel cut. It's just not working out like I thought. It's not bad, but we're gonna... That needs a tiny bit more space. Oh, that needs a bunch more space. This is the entire first level, and it's going to be the demo level as well. And then at the end of it, there's a sign that says, whoops. There's a sign that says, buy the full game to unlock all the levels. Alrighty. If you can add a pause. But you can just by putting all of those. That is not at all what I was looking for. Because I did not want it to move. But never fear, we have lots of keyframes. Slow it down just by slowing it down. Closer to the finish line. Distance to there. Close. Very close. Save. 10, is it like 20 seconds now? A little over that. Paul's going to make the intro skippable. Not bad. I think what I want to do is linger on him a little longer. Alright, let's play it from the beginning and see how she looks. Maybe a little too long. Oops. What do you mean by improvement on the graphics, Daniel? They're at the highest settings. Alright, that is not bad at all. I think what I want to do is we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, wrong button. They're already at the, I mean, they're at the highest settings. Sprinkle some bones around. Let's take a look now. Whoops. It is 10:09 a.m. where I am. You're in Brazil. Do not want those. Too many of those. Doop doop doop. I'm just gonna do a couple of last minute 1 p.m. Huh. No school today, Daniel? I forget. Are you a school person or are you a career person? Oof. That pistachio was burnt. Alright, I'm happy with that level sequence. And I'm just going to hop in here and oh, baklava. Drunken, I would love some baklava right now. I have a super weakness for anything honey baked. What the hell? Alrighty. I think that's golden. That's golden, pony boy. Baklava, baklava, let's all eat baklava! Oh, I'm cold. Did not get a ton of sleep last night. Woke up a little early, like 5:30. All right. Oh, that reminds me. I want to see something. I have to have Paul look at it. All right, light bake time. Since I got the lighting issue figured out, this will be easy peasy chicken squeezy. Go, lighting, go. Inspector lighting. I'll pop over into Discord for a hot moment. So the production bake I got figured out to be significantly less time consuming because of fixing that lighting error. Yeah, this is probably going to lag stream a little bit. Do 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 light bake. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. A refill on the cup of coffee. I want to see it break the 1%. Ah, a couple of these are burnt. Although I don't know if that means they're burnt or they're just not cooked enough. There it goes. I wonder if Unity has a like a swarm option for light bakes. Oh, I said I was going to get a cup of coffee after it broke 1%. So I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Miss Kristen, though. She hasn't been in stream, although I wasn't in stream last week. Like, at all. Still miss her. Completely cold coffee. We haven't seen AMR in forever. Hope he's doing okay. Bum ba da da ba. Feel good. Come on. There we go. I don't know which screen this is going to pop up on. I got to review a PowerPoint for a friend. There we go. Sliced my thumb on a bottle of wine last night. Just a little one, but it stung. Facebook has decided to be a dick. Lighting build complete. Do that static build lighting, baby. Hey, Jalamprex. Bullshit static lighting. Bullshit. It is heavy bullshit. How you doing today, Jalamprex? I don't know if you can hear me with the static lighting chomping away at my processor. Let's see who else is up. Let's see. Zeb is going. Lieutenant Zonda. I think Zeb popped in a little earlier today. Encode them textures. If that gets done, I can throw the demo up. Demo, 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 rockin' everywhere, rockin' everywhere. Found you, Miss New Demo. That was a little bit rough. Where's my notebook? Oh, there it is. What the fuck? None of those should even be. Let me guess. Not visible. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. I don't know why half the time it tells me that and the other half the time it does not. See, look, it's trying to bake lighting in from those levels and that just doesn't make any sense. We'll save out the ones we did bake. You can do it, Hercules, Hercules. Looking good. So good, so good, so good. Sweet Caroline. Bow, bow, bow. Good times have never felt so good. I'm feeling fine. Bow, bow, bow. Looking good in the hood. Look at that bake. It's like cake. No hot spots in my lighting. No blown out mess. Oh, it's good, son. Let's give it a go. See what happens. Yes, don't care. Alright, real quick. I'm going to see if I can't bust through this. I'm feeling fine. Bow, bow, bow. Hey Specs, how you doing, buddies? Shoot. Go away. I think the full game is going to be like 2 gig. We've got a lot of 3D models in it, a wide variety, a fairly high resolution. I gotta remember if I stuck a Larry over here anywhere. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Good times have never felt so good, so good, so good. I'm feeling fine, bum bum bum. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, about 2 gig.
You can't hide.
I knew better than that. Wasn't sure if I could get around him, and as it turns out, I could not. Sweet Carolina. I gotta take this call. Hey, Brush. Sorry about that. Completely forgot I muted that. Oh no, no, no. Oop. Get out of here, you little bugger. Whoops. Going the wrong way. Ah! Looks good. Got a couple of Larrys coming for me now. Looks like we got a winner, kids. All the lights look good. The build looks good, or the thingy bobber looks good. Demo time in the city. Build. Yeah, it's good to go. It's funny because even though I know where all of the Larrys are, I still get zapped by them. So I can only imagine somebody who's not me is going to have a rough time with this level. I sent it over to my buddy to playtest it for me, and he said he couldn't get past finding one skull. So I'm pretty happy about that, because it is not intended to be easy. I want it to be like the Dark Souls of jump scare games. So I suppose if anybody just watches one of these streams, they could figure it out based off of where I moved to. But I wonder. Go, go, cooked content. What should I have for lunch today, folks? Just snack on some pistachios. Pretty excited for this. And this is going to be a full release demo. So if anybody wants to stream it for us, that'd be great. Get some people excited. Scare some mother truckers. Oh, crap. I forgot to check to see about getting the water sounds on the river splines. Oh well, I can still upload the demo, and when Paul gets back in here, I can ask him. Yeah, I know where he is. I know the game challenges. I know where all the skulls are. But still, I usually have to play through it 2 or 3 times before I can complete the level. And that's for knowing where absolutely everything is. Now, granted, I get a little sloppy, because I'll take a path that I didn't take before. Whoops. But I'm pretty excited for this. And once Paul gets VR figured out, I think I could live on a deserted island as long as I had a nice healthy supply of pistachios, salted and roasted. Like if there was some remote pistachio factory island. I'm feeling fine. Bum, bum, bum. Where did my calculator go? Good times have never felt so good. So good. So good.
Hello. You're still here.
Yeah, he called and delayed my lunch till 11:30. Build is good. And it is beautiful.
What was that voice?
It was because of the frustration of months of rearranging and making tiny adjustments to attenuation. Granted, if I had done it from scratch, it wouldn't have been there, but it would have taken longer to put together, so I'm going to call it a wash.
Alright. So, is it build on, or is it
It's cooking right now. However, I didn't expect to be back so soon. I cannot get the damn water to make water sounds.
Okay, I will fix that.
So when I get this finished cooking, I will, and there's 2 kinds of water planes. There's a river spline, where I didn't see any kind of, like, physics thing to it.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah, because of this. I'll take a look.
Does it normally just go on, like, the material?
Yep.
Make a hyperlink on text on wall to go to Steam KMD page. In, like, the end, Daniel? I mean, I suppose they would have had to have, like, gone to our Steam page in the first place to get the demo.
Yeah, they press play, like, if they, on Steam, and they click on our thing, it'll, like, be...
Yeah. I'm feeling fine. Ba, ba, ba. I hate it when I get the ones that are all effed up. And they're all sour and stuff.
So they had this extra big bag of those on sale.
They did, and the thing that, of course, my luck, I had just gone to Fresh Time and bought a bag, and it was the same price as at Meijer. And I get to Meijer, and they're on sale.
I was thinking I might go to Fresh Time for lunch today. Not sure.
Woof, woof, no, get back here. Where did you go, Pistachio? There you are. Bum bum ba ba dum bum ba bum. I'm just real happy. Bum bum bum. Because we lost those 2 goddamn days last week to build errors. Eh. Yeah, I wanted to play through. I just finished the test, and it took me 3 tries to get through it. And I know where everything is.
That's good.
The second time, it was just laziness on my part because I turned down the wrong hallway, and then I thought I could jump over a Larry. Turns out I could not. He's like, not today, suck-a-fool. Goomba Stomp Larry. Make a video. Oh, my little girl does not want to play Kaet Must Die. She's watched some of the jump scares, like the Twitch clips, and she'll put her hand in the middle of the screen so she can't see the zombie, but she can just see the cameras of me. See you, Daniel. Have a good afternoon. Looks like the Matrix. Yeah, all I ever see are blondes and brunettes. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I think she's done.
Completed?
Yeah, it's packing right now. Sweet Caroline, I've heard a slow down.
Gone crazy. I did just have an idea.
Ooh.
You know how Analinea, like in Toyboard, like slams her thing, her staff on the ground, then 4 Analineas come out?
Yeah.
This could be the Analinea you have set up.
Ooh. What are you doing? Just running around?
Not sure yet. But I just thought of that. I was like, you know what? We could make it so that there are more Analineas, because she literally does that in Toyboard.
I got no problems.
Kind of cool.
Figure out the mechanic to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's like well, the problem was I was trying to think of like the mechanic for her, like capturing her in the sky or whatever. How are you going to move 4 of these at once? Like
For what?
the lights, like you just have to capture her 4 times. I was
Yeah,
like,
just I figured she'd just be there the whole time, and
But
then
then-
you've got a timer to get all 4 of them on her before you die.
Yeah, it seems, I don't know.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to like, you have to hit her with one, and then you go to the next one and try and hit her with that one. Then,
Yeah.
Even though the other one's now no longer. I guess you could make it so like each one, it's sort of you can tell that you hit her.
Yeah, I mean, so
And
I'm.
then like maybe even have the light like break or something after you, and then once the 4th one hits it, actually finish her sort of off. Like she breaks the light after she gets hit by the first 3, and then the 4th one she's like weaker, and then.
It's way more complicated than I was thinking, but if you want to do that, I was just
I mean,
figuring.
because otherwise you're just going to put one up in the sky, and then she's still going to be flying around up there, and she might keep on flying into it, and it might just seem kind of weird.
I was figuring she was just going to be in one spot,
Okay.
and you just needed to point all 4 at that one
Okay,
spot
yeah, no, we could do
before
that.
the time ran out.
I thought you said she was flying around.
Oh no! Well, I mean, we were kind of throwing that out too. It would be neat if we
Yeah,
did that.
That was what the problem was, is you can't really point 4 at the same, like, you can point 4 at the same location, but then you'd have to just fly right into that location. I guess which would be also fine, but.
We could turn it into a crafting game where Kate has to mine sand and then a furnace, and then she melts it into glass and turns it into a mirror, and then mounts it on the top and names all 4 lights at the mirror, which then lights up the sky. It doesn't sound overcomplicated, does it?
Not at all. Because I mean, it's easy to turn off the light and play some VFX after she gets hit each time. And then put some other VFX on Kaet or on Anna. Yeah, like when she gets hit each time.
Come on, computer. Alright, I'm going to do two things. I am going to...
I'm just watching this video of, this is from Fox Business, I think it looks like, where the host is talking to some other millionaire or multi-millionaire about, it's like, oh, so your taxes are gonna, your taxes are gonna go up, is what the business guy says. He's like, no, actually my taxes are gonna be cut in half. It's like, wait, how is this? What's going on? How does this happen? This can't be right. What do you mean? And he's like, I have my taxes right here. With the current provisions, I did my taxes and they were cut in half.
Nice. Well, rich get richer.
Yep. So he was, that's why. And so he was talking to the host. It's like, yeah, if you bring your taxes in here, I can show you properly how your taxes are going to be cut. Yeah, basically, milk has to get what great blood. And Rich got a whole bunch of money.
Hooray! Just what we needed.
Yep. Because that's not, we're not already have.
The rich just don't have enough
No,
money.
Clearly not.
Alright, I'm committing all of the assets, or the levels, which has the updated stage 1 no longer in the same spot, plus the new cinematic, or well, the fixed cinematic. Alright, that is now committed. The Steam build is now updating. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, they're saying 10%, $150 billion of that tax cut is just for the estate tax. AKA people with, single people with more than 5.5 million in assets.
Oh, good.
And that's 10% of the whole tax cut. Just getting rid of that. Donald Trump would probably save billions of dollars. Literally billions.
Yeah, there is no more corrupt individual on this planet than Donald effing Trump.
Stupid.
Ooh, Twitchception. We'll watch as over and over and over it just adds more. And then all of them start. You should check out my stream, Paul. It's way better than whatever it is you're watching.
we have like we finally get to see that one. You're just making more of them, or you've already?
No, it already did, but since there's a delay, it'll do it for forever.
This is very weird.
Oh, I don't know if anybody's even watching right now, but if they are,
I don't think so.
it's a good time. Man, it's like the forever hallway. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times have never been so good. Boca, so good. I'm feeling fine. Ba, ba, ba. wonder if it's going to crash my computer when it gets too tiny in the way background. Although it shouldn't, because it's just the web page. Whee!
That's a bunch of you moving around.
Hey, it's kind of like looking down a hallway. I've got more company now.
There are a whole bunch of you.
Can't go wrong there, can ya? See how long it takes. There's like a 6 or 7 second delay between each iteration of the camera.
I don't think I see. It's not getting any smaller. I think you're at the smallest. I can't see anything else.
Oh, I always hated when I was watching the camera and doing this. Ba, 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 ba.
So stupid. I'm not watching it. I'm closing this.
Let's see if I can get them all doing something different. This is just so weird. Lordy, lordy. Uploading content. See, I don't think there's even... There might be somebody watching still on YouTube. Poor fella.
Probably were people watching.
This is highly entertaining. I like how every few seconds the next Scott has to move the thing off of his screen. Oh, I think it might be done. It is. Chunks uploaded. Goodbye, forever Twitch. Oh, and it got rid of just the one. Boo.
When you go to lunch, I'm probably going to go home and come back this afternoon and like do work from my house, and then I'll come back after the meeting thing.
Very cool.
Maybe not.
Live
Maybe I'll
on
just work from
Steam.
home. I have to keep on talking and speak for a line.
Oh, but why wouldn't you want to? Installed. Ooh, 791 meg update. I don't know why it has to pre-allocate KMD, but it doesn't do that to some of the other games. I was reading over the weekend that apparently Comcast and AT&T have optimized their connections to speedtest.net, and so you get an incorrect rating of what your actual speed is, whereas Netflix bought a site I think it's called fast.net, and that shows you what your actual download speed is.
What was it?
I think it's fast.net.
What does it show you?
What your actual download speed is, not just what like Comcast or AT&T. So if you
Like what? I mean, that a lot of it has to do with what you're like the network you're connecting to as well. Like that's a lot of those is just like your speed is going to be capped at whatever they're
fast
gonna allow you to upload it, or they're allowing you to download it, or they're uploading it. Because I noticed that not so much more recently. It's not a big issue because a lot of them are actually. Like this was a while ago when like fast internet wasn't as prevalent. So like you go to some sites and they download really fast, and other ones that just take forever. So you got a lunch or something?
I am.
Wait.
I just wanted to make sure that this launched. That was a pretty
This
clip.
Streamlabs was down yesterday.
Oh, was it? Huh. I may have to slow that down. Huh. The intro cinematic is super chunky. The beginning of the cinematic is like really jerky. All the smoothness that was in the engine isn't there.
What was your FPS looking like?
In high 50s. I've got the engine running in the background, but like it's doing it in the same spot every time. Could be. It's streaming the option.
Still at certain points, it seems to it's not FPS.
Well, I've got the engine going in the background here. Let's see if I can kill that. Bah, bah, bah. Don't I? Oh no, I just don't have an icon. Wah, wah, wah. Right at the beginning. I wonder if it's because it's streaming it in. This is with everything on Epic with my mediocre video card.
Try change. Yeah, try hit it. Try to go to options. Change shadows to medium and effects to low. Effects. More textures.
Oh my god.
Maybe. That's actually. I guess I should make that more obvious. But that's not like if you just press escape, it will remove the menu. Continue means you're actually continuing to the your previous save location.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yep. So hit back and hit quit. And do it in game. Yeah, over here. I mean, you still see a slight bit that's going inside. Also, I noticed you're underwater a little bit there, so you looked like you were under the river.
There is no
A little bit. I can move it up.
Because you could. Alright, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Question becomes which location. You know what? I'll let Anna come. Just seems fair. No, don't shoot Anna.
One zombie is the jump scare zombie slightly.
He's fine.
Because sometimes it's just too loud.
He's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a lunch.
I don't